Hey, what's up, everybody? Breath Solution with McNeely here, coming at you with another video here from my home. So, welcome. And the purpose of this video today is I want to be talking with you and sharing with you some more insight about leaky gut symptoms. So, you're here because you want to figure out or learn more about leaky gut symptoms. All right. So, for the sake of this video, I actually have a piece of toilet paper or tissue paper. All right. And I have a bowl of water. Okay. And for this demonstration, I'm going to basically share with you what happens, kind of like a little demonstration of leaky gut symptoms, all right, and what's going on inside of the gut. So anyway, let's start with the gut. We're going to talk about the gut and the gut lining. So this tissue paper is going to serve as the gut lining, okay? And it's actually your gut lining inside of your body is actually thinner than this tissue paper. That's kind of crazy, right? Um, but this was pretty much a better example, I guess, for me to share with you and show you a visual of what a gut lining could possibly look like. Okay, but it's actually a little bit thinner than this, and and it's as long as a tennis court. So I'm not sure if you all have watched tennis before or seen a tennis tournament or match, but it's as long the surface of a tennis court. So that's pretty crazy, right? That's cool, kind of like what the digestive, what the body can do. All right. So anyway, when a person is experiencing different symptoms as it relates to um, you know leaky gut, all right, some things start to happen inside of your body. So first of all, we're going to start talking about um, kind of like what causes it. So what causes it is eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of sugars, okay, a lot of sweets, a lot of toxins, a lot of alcohols, okay. And what these foods do is it can cause chronic inflammation, okay. Chronic inflammation that will happen with inside of the body, all right. And so also what can also trigger leaky gut is you know starting with the mouth. When you're eating food, a lot of times people are rushing. We live in a fast society where things is always moving. People are going fast, fast, fast. So you tend to eat fast, you tend to not chew your food thoroughly, and so that can also cause some issues because now your body has to try to work extra hard to break down those foods, break down those particles, to digest the food. Okay, and so what's happening is these foods, these enzymes and acids, everything is processed and it's going through the gut lining. Okay, everything is going through the gut lining. So, and what happens is when you start having leaky gut symptoms, all right, you start to develop like I guess like a leakage, so your gut starts to leak, all right, and food particles and different things starts to go into the bloodstream. So here I have some water. I'm just going to start wetting the tissue. Hopefully you guys can see, all right. And so this is the food, right? And as you guys can see that, um, as I continue to wet this tissue, all right, you see that? Hold it this way so you guys can see. But as I continue to wet this tissue, just think about this tissue serves serves as a gut lining. So you're eating food, you're trying to get your body to digest this food, and this is what's happening. It's starting to leak, right? As you guys can see, um, as I continue to add, water to this, this is basically your digestive system breaking down food, trying to break down food, and the average body pretty much processes and breaks down about 5 pounds of food. Can you believe that? So as y'all can see that as it starts to continue to wear and tear, all right, continue to process this food, continues to digest this food. Now, as you can see that, I don't know if you guys can see that dripping. Let me hold it up here and back it up. See that dripping? It's starting to leak. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to tear, but it's starting to leak. Okay, and so what I'll do, I'll just dip it inside of my bucket and booyah. All right, so you guys get the point. So now it's leaking. So that's an example of what leaky gut looks like. So this is your intestines, all right, your gut lining trying to pass these foods, these particles, these enzymes, these acids through the lining of your gut and into your intestines. And this is what starts to happen. It starts to leak, all right, once it starts to get inflamed, all right. So that's what kind of is happening. That's a visual of what's happening in your body. So you need to stay away from, a lot of the processed foods, a lot of the sugars. You got to allow your body time to recover, allow it time to rejuvenate itself. So let's talk about some things that you can actually do to actually counteract this and actually promote and increase a better healthy digestive system. So one of the things you want to start implementing is you want to supplement your daily routines by adding glutamine. All right, glutamine basically it supports the immune system. Okay, you want to support the immune system. It keeps you from getting sick. It boosts your immune system. It fuels those cells inside of your digestive system. All right, so you want to do that. You want to now, number two, get more fatty acids in your diet. Okay, so more like omega 3s. All right, you want to definitely start incorporating that. Fatty acids are pretty much used to calm down inflammation. So it counteracts inflammation, all right? And that's what you want to do to rebuild healthy cells. The next thing you want to do is start taking digestive enzymes, okay? You want to take digestive enzymes to help you start breaking down these foods and these different particles and things like that. So you definitely want to do that. Start doing that immediately, okay? Start taking digestive enzymes to help with the processing of breaking down these foods and particles. And the last and final thing is you want to add a probiotic, probably something with about 50 billion cultures, okay? Something that's going to really go in and try to counteract and remove any bad bacteria and yeast. Now, the thing is, you can't do all of these things that I just suggested you without changing up your diet. Okay, if you don't change up your diet, these things, adding the glutamine, to boost your immune system, and adding the omega 3s, and getting a digestive enzyme, doing all these other things, to try to counteract it. It's not going to be effective if you're not going to eliminate, all right, these sugary foods, eliminate these fatty processed foods. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. Please like, comment. I love to hear your thoughts about, whether you feel you've experienced leaky gut symptoms. Again, they can cause chronic pain, they can cause diarrhea, they can cause constipation. If you're constipated, here's another thing too. A lot of that old food, if it sits back into your intestines like that, a lot of times if you have leaky gut, some of those particles and those bacteria will roll back within the bloodstream. So that is a key, and that also can cause the bad breath for a lot of folks. So I just figured I'd throw that in there because these are some of the symptoms that people have. Chronic, fatigue, chronic halitosis. It's leaky gut is nothing to play with, guys, and you definitely want to make sure that you handle this the right way. So with that being said, definitely if you want some more information or my website and details on how you can counteract certain things, bad breath or any of that, there'll be a link below that you can click on and get some more information. But anyway, take care. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys at the top.